Welcome to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and the Big House, home of the Michigan Wolverines. As we'll see the number 9 team in the land, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 16th ranked team, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. With 3 tight ends now in first down, trying to create a mismatch. The shotgun handoff here. And the Sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
So a 2nd and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for the wide out. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, that one cost him. He's just trying to get something started here early in the game, trying to take it. But it backfires. The defense in great position to come up with that interception.
The offense is set up with excellent field position. Scanning the field. It's Russell. Bringing pressure. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, that's 2 straight incompletions. You hate for this offense to squander such really good field position. Let's see what they dial up here on 3rd down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. First and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had in 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught near the sideline. It's McCulley. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
The completion makes it 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Trying to find some room. It's Marshall. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 23. Potential 4-down territory. Let's see what the 3rd down call is. The pass rush closing in. On the run, he'll let it go. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion brings up 4th down.
Chris, to me, it looks like the quarterback here on this 3rd down is a little bit undecided on the coverage. Looked to be uncomfortable in the pocket. This play never really had a chance to be completed against zone coverage.
They need 5 yards here on 4th down to keep the drive alive. Looking to scramble. Goes out the stiff arm. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. He escapes the pocket. Trying to get the throw off. And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on 1st down.
And I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
Well, that completion gets them a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to the end zone. Almost had it in the end zone for a huge pick. Instead, the offense has one chance on 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge 4th down stop.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Russell. Tries to get it to the running back. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You know,
This is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. Good game.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, that one's picked off. Not a long return, but the important thing that they wipes out the scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Love to see an aggressive mindset following sudden change. The quick strike here. The defense barely has a chance to even get set up and get established before they have to deal with a big shot taken over their head.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Trying to find the end zone off the right side. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Michigan.
Boy, how exciting has this first half been? We get a touchdown here. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. A lot of great action here.
And the point after is good. B&T ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Williams. Tackle at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. To the air, it's Russell. Looking deep to the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He bought some time, now lets it go. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. The touch strategy here.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
The Wolverines move into the red zone. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Now he's stopping him on that one. Touchdown, Wolverines! We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Looking to throw, it's Russell. Rolling to his left, outside the pocket. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Makes the catch. It's Young. Across the 30. They get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He's looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I love the idea of the offensive coordinator continuing to try to find the hot hand as a receiver. They missed this one, but keep throwing him the football. He's a mismatch against his secondary.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? To throw, it's Russell. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. He could go. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. The Wolverines will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Bringing it out, it's Williams. They stop it at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
And looking to throw now on first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing on that play. A big D tackle there for the stop. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. Can he make it to the marker? And that will pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
You know, they tried to catch this defense napping on 1st and 10 by taking a shot downfield, but the defense does their job. They've got everybody covered, but I'm telling you, you better account for this quarterback because he can take off when things aren't there and use his legs, and he does that for the first down.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw. It's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He's hit just before the throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to...
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Well, Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Simpson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll run it here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And one final play before the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Russell. Looks to the left for a quick throw. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the 3rd quarter. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. He'll throw it now. The receiver grabs it. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here. Touchdown, tied. They jump on top now here in the fourth. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And now here comes the point after attempt. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Bringing it out, it's Marshall. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. First down, looking to throw the football. Fires it down the right side. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. The Wolverines looking to crank up the tempo a bit. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the left side. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quick throw to the left side. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, the quarterback did all he could here to try to make this play happen, but a sloppy route by the receiver allows the defense to easily step in front and knock that ball away.
Promising start to the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking deep downfield to the left. It's caught, still going inside the 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking downfield, it's Russell. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Now that's going to bring up a critical third down here as we're late into this football game and a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a first down.
Tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. Looking to throw for the first down. He's got it. Enough for a first down. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Boy, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and a receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. And there's the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
An inside give now from the shotgun. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what. They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Back to pass. It's Russell. Buying time now, rolling to his left. Escapes the pocket. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Getting set. Here's second down. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Short connection to the tight end here. And a timeout is called. They'll talk it over, tied late here in the fourth quarter.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Turns it loose downfield. Caught over the middle. It's Miller. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Alabama's offense now lining up on 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Touchdown, Alabama! They jump on top here in the final minute.
Just so impressed by this offense and the way they've executed throughout most of this day. Now with the game on the line, they deliver and give them the go-ahead score. There's enough time, though, on the clock. The defense is going to have to go out there and make some plays to be able to win this game.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this. He'll take a deep shot here. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Tight game, final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They look to throw it here on second down. He's looking deep again. Touchdown, Wolverines. Great
the sideline is scrambling. They don't know whether to go for the tie or the win. Right now, this crowd is so loud, they better quiet down so they can get the call in.
And the coach says, forget overtime. We're going for two. Try to win it right here. Looking to throw here. Moves out of the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone.
Well, the attempt to go up by 3 fails, so it gives the return team an opportunity here. They need a big return, but they still have a shot if they can get into field goal range to win this game.
Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
And a timeout is taken, just 3 seconds left. Time for one last play. Excellent field position here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And he will be sacked trying to throw on the final play. The defense with a consolation sack to finish this off. Oh, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested. They were tested here today by another ranked team. I was impressed how they responded.
Chris, there's no doubt about it. I think the thing that really stood out to me is the way they played for 4 quarters, just dominating football. And this is a team that's had to deal with being kind of the hunted, the team that knows that every single week teams want to bring them down. They took on a very talented team today.